It's no surprise that many couples absolutely love their pets to the point where they consider them to be family members. And one British couple is no exception. In fact, they spent a whopping $100,000 to clone their dog Dylan after it passed away. That's right, $100,000. They went to a South Korean-based Biotech research foundation in order to do this. And after they attempted to clone their dog, they actually ended up with 2 dogs that have the exact same patterns as Dylan. So Chance was born by cesarean section first, which is incredible. And then Shadow was naturally born 3 days later. Both dogs are named after characters in the Disney movie Homeward Bound. The cloning case is really exciting for these researchers because the samples were taken 12 days after Dylan died. Usually samples have to be taken within 5 days. So the fact that they were able to successfully do this shows that there's some advancement in this field. However, there are some members of animal rights organizations that think that this is questionable. In fact, the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals describes this as a serious concern because they think that some animals might be harmed or might go through something painful in the process of cloning. I don't know enough about that to really comment on it, but the only thing that I can comment on is how crazy it is that anyone would spend $100,000 to clone a dog. Look, I get it. I love dogs. I had a dog, obsessed with it. It was, you know, my pride and joy for a while. But then I realized that this is not a person, okay, and I got to take care of my own family members and myself before I take care of my pets or have a pet. So I get it. It becomes a family member. You love that dog. $100,000? Let's take a look at this couple's picture. Beautiful couple. I love you guys.
Dude, you got 2 more dogs.
Like, you don't need to spend $100,000 on cloning your dog. Look, it's their money. They can do whatever they want. Maybe I'm being too hard on them. I hate that couch. Get a new couch instead. Okay, Jen, what do you think? Make your point.
No, I agree with you. You know what you could do with $100,000? Open an animal rescue center and save a lot of dogs.
You're gonna open a whole animal rescue
center.
You
Donate
might be able to do that. You might be able to do that. You never know.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I think there are so many dogs out. Yeah. So many other dogs out there that need help and need love.
You don't need a home, yeah.
Yeah, that you don't need to. Look, I love dogs as much as the next person, but when my dogs pass, you know, there's no point in like cloning them and hoping that you're just getting the same dog out of them. It's just go get a new dog or love the other 4 dogs that you have at home.
And it's not going to be the same dog. It might look like the same dog, but it's still not the same dog.
Yeah.
So $100,000 I feel like is kind of a waste. Haas, what do you think? Make your point.
This is awesome. I mean, it's ridiculous that they spent $100,000 to clone a dog. I personally think these Korean guys were like, score, let's go find the exact same looking dog and then give him just a regular puppy and be like, we cloned your dog for you.
I don't think
Look at that. I know that didn't happen, but it'd be pretty funny if it did. The advancements in cloning is mind-boggling, and it's awesome, and I can't wait for a clone army eventually. You know, it's going to be really cool. But the Royal Society of Prevention of Cruelty to Animals going, oh no, like they might be going through some harm in the cloning process. Like, this is concerning. Like, shut the fuck up.
You don't know. I mean, look.
I don't know, but it's a dog. I have a dog. I love my dog more than I like most humans. Would I, if it was affordable, would I clone him? Maybe not. I don't know. Probably. We haven't gotten to that point in our relationship yet where I'm thinking about these things. But, is he going to go through traumatic experience? It's a fucking dog, okay?
All right,
This is
all right.
cloning.
Well,
this is important for
stop
the...
yelling at me.
No, it's important for the future of humanity to progress. Like, we could save so many people's lives by cloning. We could end diseases, possibly. I mean, and then what are we going to do? We're going to stop the cloning science so that, the Royal Society for Pussies is going to be...
All right. You made your point. He's not
no
afraid
filter.
to make his point.
No filter.
Yeah, never be afraid to make your point. All right, so if you could clone anyone, who would it be? Jen.
Oh, man. Hopefully none of my friends watch this because I picked one. And it's my friend Sammy. And I love her so much, and I miss her so much, and I have amazing friends, but she's one that has always been very selfless and there for me, and I missed having her around.
Aw, where is she?
San Francisco.
Oh,
she's alive.
Okay, when you said I miss having her around, I'm like, oh my God, is she Haas? That's terrible. Okay, all right, that's a good one. That's a good one. Haas, what about you?
What do you think? I cloned myself.
Oh my God, you're unbearable.
No, look, here's
You don't-
why.
you don't need
Wait,
to
I want to
elaborate.
change my
need to
answer.
explain it.
I want
need
to change my
explain it.
answer.
I want to clone myself because, I mean, first of all, there's so many gray areas, obviously. Do we know, like, is consciousness real? Is my clone going to have my consciousness? Am I going to have all of my memories
Probably
and
not,
continue?
no, probably
yeah,
not.
we don't know,
That's a
but
good
let's
point.
say, well, yeah, I love sci-fi. Like, obviously, I love cloning.
Never thought about that.
But, like, let's say I'm continuing, like, I would be immortal. Like, obviously, I'd clone myself.
Just
Yeah,
over
just
and
be
over again.
immortal.
I don't look again. I'm not an expert on cloning. I don't believe that it's the same consciousness, which is why my answer is I don't think I'd want to clone anyone. At first, I thought, okay, I'll clone my mom because I want my mom around forever and I love her so much.
Does she want to be around forever?
I think she wants what I want.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my mom always wants what I want,
Totally
which is why I
not
love her
selfish.
so much. But it's not going to be my mom. It's
Yeah.
going to be someone who looks like her, but it's not going to be the same person who's had the same experiences as her, and those experiences make her who she is.
Yeah, nature versus nurture.
Right. Yeah, and I think that, of course, it's a combination of both that makes us who we are, but it's not going to be my mom. And having someone who looks like her but isn't really her would probably cause more damage to my mental
Yeah.
well-being. But anyway, guys, I want to hear what you think. So comment in the section below. If you could clone anyone, friend or family member, who would it be? And also, what do you make of this couple cloning their dog? Do you think that it's as questionable as pretty much everyone on this panel has said? Do you agree with Haas about this organization that cares about animals and is trying to do the right thing, but he's kind of being a dick about it? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're
Comment in the
totally
section
trying to
below.
do the right thing. Let's curb progress because
know.
dogs might be a little sad at some point, and then they'll
Oh
fucking
my
forget
God,
about it.
I opened up the can of worms again.
Sorry.
Open. All right, guys, comment in the section below and we'll see you soon.